What's up guys, this is FlamingVictini and welcome back to Pokémon Showdown for another ORAS OU live. I am going to be talking a little quietly as there are people sleeping when I'm recording this right now, so that's just a heads up. And I'm going to be using a team that's from a little while back. It's a Victini belly drum chesnaught team. The idea is that if Victini gets pursuit trapped, it gives chesnaught a very free setup. And I also have like Diancie and stuff, so I used to run Rock Polish, but it wasn't as consistent as Protect. But you know, it's just a fun team I put together a while ago, and let's just see how it goes. It's fairly, like the team comes out pretty naturally. It's just a lot of defensive synergy, packed with offensive threats. And I'm going to be playing Whimsicott 77's inferior rain team. But I'm expecting him to lead with like either Tornadus, Ferrothorn, or Politoed, but regardless, I'm just going to lead off with my Garchomp to get up my Stealth Rocks, as Stealth Rocks really help to pressure down the opponent's team. As he leads with this Politoed, I'm just going to go straight for my Stealth Rocks, as he stays into Hypnosis and misses, which is wonderful for me. I'm just going to go for the Earthquake to get off damage, as he goes for the Scald, not wanting to miss another Hypnosis. I'm going to go for the Dragon Claw here in case he wants to go to his Tornadus, as he does go to his Tornadus, so I get off the damage versus him. And I'm just going to pull a safe switch into my Diancie, since I can tank any 2 hits that this Tornadus wants to go for. As he goes for a Hurricane and gets a crit. I am going to Mega Evolve and... Okay, he does not... That's a very interesting play. I definitely did not expect him to make such a play. But I'm going to sack my Garchomp right here. I'm thinking chesnaught can close out this game, as he goes for the knockoff, predicting a switch. Good play on his part. I'm just going to go into my chesnaught, and I'm just going to go for the substitute. As he switches out into his Ferrothorn, and what is my ability? I am Overgrow. It would have definitely helped to run Bulletproof on this. Because with the... Okay, I know what I can do, but I want a Belly Drum here to activate the Slack and get my attack boost so I can OHKO this Ferrothorn. As he'll likely go for this... He goes for the Stealth Rocks. I think I just win for sure here. As I just go for the Drain Punch, and I get like all that health back, even with the Rocky Helmet. I'm in a solid position. He only... Even if he goes to Politoed, I can just Drain Punch this. If he goes to Kingdra, I can Drain Punch that. As he sacks his Crawdon. Okay, now the thing is, my chesnaught is slower than his Tornadus. So if he goes Kingdra, and... Okay, he goes Tornadus. So that means he does want to finish me off with this Kingdra, which is problematic. But I'm just going to go for the Drain Punch and knock out the Tornadus, as this Kingdra is definitely going to become troublesome for me now. I feel like... I feel like Victini does absolutely nothing for the team at this point, because he has like his 3 water types, 2 of them being Rain Sweepers out, as he just goes for the Surf. And I'm not sure how much Surf does to chesnaught, so I'm going to calc that. Chesnaught, Kingdra, oh, your Rain Wall Breaker. Kingdra is definitely very strong, but in the rain, it still does not do too much to chesnaught. So, I think that's kind of annoying that I switched. If I didn't switch, this would have been fine. But, let me see how much... I want to see how much speed the Swampert hits before it Mega Evolves. And it looks like it hits base 60, and chesnaught is base 64. So I'm just going to go to my Starmie, and I'm going to go for the Ice Beam just to get off damage. I should be able to tank 1 Surf and get off this Ice Beam damage on the Kingdra. as he will finish me off right here with another surf. And then now my chesnaught should be able to take this out, I'm hoping. Seed Bomb. Well, he should knock me into Overgrow and then Seed Bomb will knock him out. So I'm going to go for the Seed Bomb, as he does go for the Surf. And I get off the Seed Bomb. To finish off the Kingdra, he goes to his Swampert. My chesnaught should be faster than the Swampert since his Swift Swim is not yet activated, and that is definitely key. So I'm able to take out the Swampert, and chesnaught is going to clean up this game. So already chesnaught's putting in a ton of work. Alright guys, so the middle section of my recording got screwed up by bad audio, which really sucks, but so I ended up deleting that section, and I'm just going to be recording one more battle to kind of fill in that gap so that the video isn't too short. And I am playing my buddy Amped. Let me just let him know. Just so he knows what's up. But I do have my Sash Lando T as a lead rocker. I replaced Garchomp with it, as you'll see in the next game, that the lack of ground immunities was definitely really hurtful. So that's why I decided to remove. Okay, but hold on guys, I'm gonna pause this recording. Alright guys, so we're back. Now he leads off with his Lopunny as I lead off with my Landorus. I'm not sure if this is Ice Punch or not, so I'm going to switch into my Diancie, as he'll likely go for the Fake Out, as that is exactly what he does. Moonblast is very free here, but I am expecting his Excadrill. I kind of want to go to the Moonblast anyway, but I'm going to predict the Excadrill, as he does go into it, and it is not Air Balloon, so I get off that Earth Power, and it goes down. I got a critical hit. Excadrill has good natural bulk, so that might have mattered. So if that did, sorry to Amped. Laddering on his OLT ult. Wait, why is he laddering on his LT7? I guess he just wanted high ladder games. But he goes to his Manaphy. I'm gonna go to my Starmie, as he goes just for the Scald. And I am just gonna fire off a T-Bolt. He doesn't really have anything good to bring into his Starmie at this point on his team. His team is so offensively oriented, it doesn't happen to pack any Starmie switch in. As he goes to his Garchomp, so he's definitely going to try some pivoting here, I think. But I'm still going to go for the Ice Beam, as he does pivot into his Bisharp. And I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, expecting him to not Sucker Punch. As that I get that correctly and knock out the Bisharp. So the Starmie basically gets a kill every time it comes in for free on the Garchomp or the Manaphy. And he switches into his Talonflame. I'm going to switch into my Lando T. I should be able to tank 2 hits from this and get out my Stealth Rocks, as he actually goes for the Swords Dance. I am going to go for the Stealth Rocks, only because I have the Focus Sash. I feel like this is not the optimal play, but at the same time I don't want to prematurely explode, in case he chooses to switch to his Garchomp or something like that. As he says Miss IMO, so he might just YOLO it. I'm going to run a quick calc on my Diancie. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to explode. It's definitely my safest play. If he switches to his Garchomp, I get off a heavy hit versus that, I guess. And then I get to bring in my Diancie again, as he does go into his Garchomp. So if as I knock it out completely, which is fine, I guess. That works out okay. As I'm just going to go to my Diancie, as he does go into his Lopunny. And I'm going to go... I want to calc Fake Out plus High Jump Kick to Diancie. Lopunny, Mega Lopunny. As Fake Out does... Yeah, I don't want to take that damage, so I'm going to go for the safe Protect, as he does High Jump Kick, so I get off that hit on the Lopunny. He's definitely just going to go for the damage. So I'm going to switch into my Scizor, because he's just trying to set up for a Talonflame sweep, and I don't want to take that damage. And I'm just going to go for the Bullet Punch right here. Even though it will give his Talonflame an SD, I don't think +2 will be able to kill my Diancie. And if it does, I'll force him to like kill himself, basically. Yeah, Brave Bird, that's choice banded, so yeah. With a Swords Dance and a Sharpie, that's still not going to be able to kill. So Bullet Punch is definitely my safest play. Just get off damage against anything if he wants to switch in. And, I mean, Chesnaught can take a hit from Lopunny anyway, so I just need to be careful to not lose to a healthy Manaphy. That's the key right here. Yeah, this Victini is pretty much really useless at this point. Amped is taking his time, so I'm just gonna pause the battle until... Okay, never mind. He switches into his Manaphy, so I get a critical hit. Wow, that sucks, but it's just getting off chip damage for me. And Starmie can just come in and get a kill, basically. I think I see what he's trying to do, though, because if I go into Starmie, kill the Manaphy, and he brings in his Lopunny and kills me, if I go to Diancie, I let him... Okay, this is the key. Can Victini tank? It should be able to tank Mega Lopunny's return, exactly. So I am going to go to Starmie and revenge this. Just go for the T-Bow, that should knock it out. And then versus the Lopunny, I will see Chesnaught. I mean, I want to see how much +6 Naught can do to Talonflame, as it can do a lot. As he does go to his Lopunny, I'm just going to go for the Hydro Pump and sack this to the Frustration. And I'm going to go to my Victini, and I'm just going to go for the Bolt Strike. I think that's my... Bar misses, I think that's the best way to try to finish off this game. As he goes for the Frustration, and I do hit my Bolt Strike, I think I have to miss 2 Bolt Strikes to lose this game now. As him SDing twice on 2 misses. If he just goes for the Brave Bird, unless it's like Steel Wing Talonflame, in which case he just got me good. SD Steel Wing, that sounds fun. That sounds wild. I'd rather use Natural Gift, to completely honest. He does go for the Swords Dance, and I do connect with my Bolt Strike. So that's going to be the game, and then I'll get one more game, and so see you guys. We're playing nice Gardevoir Azumarill team. Double Fairy is definitely strong. I'm just going to lead off with my Landorus. And as he leads off with his Gardevoir, he traces my Intimidate, which is not so good. But I'm bad, so I'm just going to go for my Stealth Rocks. Like, that's just what I do. I want to see if Victini gets 2 KO'd by Gardevoir. And it probably does, but I just want to make sure. As wow, that actually does a lot less than I expected. As he goes for the Hyper Voice, and I am knocked out. Wow. I did not expect to be completely knocked out. I'm going to go to my Scizor and double to my Starmie. Extremely obvious play in my opinion. Actually, Diancie. This play is extremely obvious, but at the same time, I kind of just want to make it. And I am not going to risk... Yeah, I wanted to Earth Power there, but... So, I'm just going to go for the Protect here to see what he wants to do, whether or not he reveals Flash Cannon or something like that. As he goes for the Magnet Rise. So he probably does not have Flash Cannon. I'm just gonna go for the Moonblast to see what he wants to do, as he does have Flash Cannon. Okay. I want to protect here, just to try to catch him, as he Flash Cannons again. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to my Victini. I kind of want to stay in predicting a spike, but yeah, he might just go for that safe play. And right here, I'm going to pull a double into my Diancie, predicting his Garchomp as he goes for the Thunder Wave. And I'm going to go back to my Victini right here, as he gets paralyzed. That's actually really good for me. I'm gonna luck him right there, as he's gonna go to his Garchomp most likely. How much does Dragon Tail do? Garchomp, will you Tank Chomp versus Chesnaught? Dragon Tail actually does, oh, that's physically defensive. So Jolly. Dragon Tail still has a very low chance of breaking a sub, although he would likely have Fire Blast. I am definitely expecting him to Earthquake here, like without a doubt. But I think that's Scarf. I want to go to my Starmie, as he does just Earthquake, and I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump right here. He goes into his Azumarill. I was contemplating T-Bolt. Okay, I missed the Hydro Pump. That may have its benefits, because I don't think he'll be able to knock me out with Aqua Jet here, as he just goes for the knockoff. And I can just go into my Chesnaught and go for the Seed Bomb, I guess. Fairly, okay, he goes into his Gardevoir. I can understand why. I'm going to go to my Victini, tank that Hyper Voice, and go for the U-turn, as he does go into his Garchomp. And I'm going to go into my Diancie and go for the Earth Power, expecting the Jirachi. I kind of feel as if he'll just stay in, which I think is a poor play, or just sack a Azumarill. Kind of needed my Victini healthy, to be honest, although it kind of depends. I feel like I misplayed this game somewhere for sure. Definitely getting my Diancie low on the Flash Cannon. I did not expect Flash Cannon. He does go into his Jirachi. He might Healing Wish. I'm just going to protect regardless, just to see what he wants to do, as he does just go for the U-turn. I'm thinking about whether I want to keep this or not. I could go Scizor. I think it'll definitely help to keep this. So I'm going to go to my Scizor on the U-turn, as he is likely going to bring out his Zapdos or his... yeah, he brings out Zapdos. And I am going to go to my Victini on the Defog. And here I am just going to go... okay, I think I have a plan. I'm going to go for the Trick, expecting the Garchomp. Now if he goes for the Stealth... oh, he has the Gardevoir. He does have the Gardevoir. I'm going to go straight to my Chesnaught, as he goes for the Dragon Tail. And that sends me into my Diancie, which leaves me free to just like Diamond Storm or something, like he's locked into this. Just gonna Earth Power. And finish off that Garchomp, so he gets to switch back into his Jirachi. The thing is, my chesnaught took that damage now, so if I have an opportunity to go for the belly drum, it will activate my my Salac Berry, so he can't switch into his Gardevoir to stop my chesnaught from setting up. As he goes for the Iron Head. I think I have to sack my Victini here. Go into my... Oh, Rocky Helmet. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that's actually really huge. Yes, that's huge. I'm gonna go for the Bolt Strike right here if he wants to switch out into like his Azumarill or something. Because there's no point U-turning when I can just get a full. Oh, that Rocky Helmet is definitely big. I'm sure he forgot about that too. So if he Iron Heads right here and takes out the Victini, then he'll no longer have his Jirachi. So his only way of revenging my Dietzi will be his Azumarill. But if he goes to Azumarill, it kind of forces a prediction with chesnaught. So I think this is gonna come down. I think he gave me a chance by Iron Heading to come back in this game. As he does switch into his Azumarill, and I do hit my Bolt Strike, so now the only way he can take out my, he goes back into the Jirachi. He's gonna try to Healing Wish or something. That's the only reason I'd understand you'd make that play. Doesn't make sense. Yeah, he Healing Wishes. I'm guessing into his Gardevoir, but I have Bullet Punch, so I'm just gonna wait. No. I am faster? Oh wait, I guess that's a speed tie if he is modest. But that definitely seals the game. So yep, that's a good game, and I'm gonna conclude the live right here. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys later.